Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, we're out here at Avon Park Field on a very, very windy day, and we're going to be filming out in the field because the wind is out, a strong wind out of the due north, which is directly across the runway, and just too strong for me to try to do correct landings on a runway. So we're going to do planes that do okay with that. We're going to start with the Arrows 50mm Avanti S.
Motor on.
Okay. Right, left, up, down. Running a 4S 1500 RC Hackers. Now this is a bank and yank only, no rudder. Watch the planes as you move around. As you can see, wind is definitely messing with her.
Stability mode.
There's self-level right there. All right, that's self-level. Out of the power completely. She's just gliding in. All right, I took off with a regular AS3X, or what they considered, I think they call it dynamic mode. I'm going to take off and there's self-level this time. Same thing as Spectrum's SAFE, or sensory assisted flight envelope. All right, took off in SAFE, and I'd already landed in SAFE, or their stabilized mode.
AS3X mode.
Now I'm going to AS3X mode, which it's their dynamic mode, which is the same thing as a wind gyro. It's not self-level. It just helps you with the wind. Helps a little bitty light plane fly fairly stable in the wind. Doesn't prevent you from going upside down or anything like that. I literally am at the wind's mercy right now. All right. Now wind is, you can see the wind just absolutely having its way with her. Now that was me, that wasn't the wind. All right. Out of the power now. All right, now let's get a little more daring. Now, no gyro, no stabilization, no self-level or anything, or what they consider their direct mode. If you notice a bunch of skips in the film, it's because we're having a hard time staying focused.
Yeah, it's real rough.
1 minute.
Sorry, folks.
All right, out of the power now. All right.
Prop secured. AS3X mode.
All right, now I'm back to AS3X mode. Let's go ahead and finish the flight in this mode.
Motor on.
This is actually how I prefer to launch this plane.
30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a small little thing.
Seconds.
All right.
Prop secured.
All right, we had 9 seconds left on a 4-minute timer. Check our battery real quick. 22% left. To show you my battery placement, you can see where I've got that RC Hackers 4S 1500. Now the ESC is right under there. And I've got my finger resting on it, okay? It's not so hot where I can't leave my finger on it. So I am not concerned about these 4. People say, well, they're not ready for 4S. Well, all I know is I've got all 5 of these toss and boss from Arrows. I've never flown them on 3-cell. I've only flown them on these 4-cell. And I've never had a problem with overheating or any issue like that. So there you go. All right, take the battery out, change it, and we'll get you another flight. Just hang on just a second. And then after that flight, we'll go over the rates and everything. All right, second flight with the Arrows 50mm Avanti S. Now, let's see if we can't practice some closer in flybys at lower speeds, even in this crazy wind. Whoa. All right, let's take it up. Well, I may end up combining both flights into one film. So.
Well, there goes that hat.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Yeah, folks, I got 2 flights here, but we might just combine it all into one flight. Because of the way the filming is, it's caused us to lose it. A little bit of a snap roll there.
1 minute.
Yeah, it's windy. It is windy. All right. Go ahead and call that a flight. Out of the power now. Don't have yaw correction, so no yaw. All right.
30 seconds. Prop secured.
All right. Still got 25 seconds left on a 4-minute timer on this particular flight. Like I say, we'll probably just combine both these flights into one review. Motor is off. Talk about our rates this time. Showed you same battery placement I showed you before. 26% this time. All right. The rates that I just flew in my AS3, well, their version of AS3X. And I gotta have the strap on because I can't hold it. All right. Now I've only got aileron and elevator. Okay, so aileron is 125 with 20% expo. And the elevator is 100 with 20% expo also. No rudder, no yaw, so no point in talking about that. But just a good little toss and boss plane. I mean, you can go overhanded. I prefer flying her launching her underhanded, and basically a 45-degree up, and then I'm about 5 or 6 feet up from me. I hit the throttle and she takes off. All right. Now but yeah, there's just a good little toss and boss plane. I want to say right now, here it is, September 1st, and Hobby Zone has them on sale, I think, for $99. Put a link in the description of the video. You can go and pick one up, and whichever is better, my discount I give you, which I think is only $10, or the sale, whichever is greater, is what you'll get. You can't combine them, unfortunately. But there you go. That's the Aeros Avanti S 50mm. Great little toss and boss. Thank you, son, Gabriel, for filming for me. God bless y'all. God is good. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and little toss and boss sport jets. Bye-bye.